So Wayne, you were just on a great ride with Audrey and with your olds. Tell us a little about the car. It looked like you were having a blast with Ralph.
I've got to show you about the car. That's the easiest way. So this is a 1901 Oldsmobile. We went on the veteran run with the Audrey from Newport, Rhode Island to Bristol, Rhode Island. And my buddy Ralph Morano and I went on the run together, and it was quite an adventure.
And a little cold too, right?
A little cold, and the car really doesn't go very fast. It wasn't really running that good that day, and so it was running rich, and we were sort of losing a lot of time, maybe peaking out at a whole 15 miles an hour. We were going up a hill once, and a jogger ran past us. So, you know, we could really calculate our speed as to what his speed was. But this is a very cool car, one of the earliest Oldsmobiles known. It's dated, so it'll be eligible for any London to Brighton rally.
Yep. And you are thinking about London Brighton next year? Is
yeah,
that right?
Next year. We did this one. We're gonna do another one, maybe in Wisconsin, I believe it is, and then we'll go to London next year. But let me show you how this thing starts up. So we're gonna take the seat off here. We're just gonna lay it over here. We're gonna raise this up, and there's the big power plant. So it's a single cylinder. It's about 4 horsepower. This is the oiler that oils the whole system. It's getting a little low, but we're still okay. This is the flywheel, and there's the key to the whole car. I'm going to turn the crank and show you. Once that flywheel starts spinning, that is what creates the momentum in this car. It's a single gear, but yet planetary, so you can pull it in, and that'll really keep it going, or you sort of slide the clutch over here and move you forward, and you can control your speed a little bit. Brakes are very minimal. We have a disc off the flywheel, and we push our foot on the brake, and the
good news is you're not going that fast.
Right.
So.
Well, you think about stopping at that point. Everything is, you got to think ahead of yourself. You know, it's sort of like driving any vintage car, like my Bentley with mechanical brakes.
Yep. You've got to
you
plan
have to
ahead.
look out in front of you a quarter of a mile almost to make sure that a tractor trailer truck is all of a sudden going to cross your way and you can't stop. But that's what the big brake is for on the outside of the car. So what we're going to do is we're going to start this up. The first thing we do is we want to flood the carburetor. So this little wire, we're going to pull it.
So in this case, flooding the carburetor is a good thing.
Yeah, we want to flood the carburetor because what we want to do is we want to get gasoline in the system. And for some reason, here it goes. Okay, so we got some gas pouring out of there. We can visually see the gas dripping on the ground. Okay, so that's the first thing. The next thing is we want to make sure that we retard the spark. So the retard spark is up in the front here, and we retard the spark because you advance it and then it'll kick back at you, almost break your arm off.
Yep.
Believe it or not, there's a lot of compression in this little car. So what we want to do without the switch on is we want to just turn that over. And what that's doing is that's putting some gasoline in the cylinder without it firing, making sure we got enough gas. Okay, so that should be enough. Now we're going to turn the key on, which is the switch which makes contact over there, and it creates spark. We got our own little spark box here, and what we'll do is we'll just turn this over, and it should.
All right, terrific. There we go.
There it is.
Wow, that's so cool.
Pretty simple.
This is kind of where it all began.
This is it. There was a lot of horses still on the street back then. So we release the compression release right there. We'll put the seat in it.
Let's go for a ride.
Let's go. So I'm advancing the spark now. Seems to want to go on its own anyways.
Here.
It's okay. I'll put these on.
All right. Oh, that's fabulous. So it's always a two-handed operation.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. We're going to make it? Oh, barely. Come on, we can do it. There we go.
The hills are not your friend.
No, definitely not.
But
Oh,
can you
yeah, car
imagine
frozen wet.
driving on dirt roads and,
Yeah.
and troughs with horse manure? And,
Absolutely. Well, thanks, Wayne. That was great. Really enjoyed that.
I hope that you're able to get a veteran car yourself.
Absolutely. Thanks.